Well, actually, when I first read the ad when I was looking for a film in my career, I basically got into the script, and what inspired me was because I know it was going to be a great project and a great thing for me, for the community, because gay pride at the time was coming up, and I know there was a lot of people that I know have gone through a lot of these situations where it had to do with either gay, lesbian, bi, transgender, with HIV and AIDS awareness that is also spreading throughout in the United States of America. So I know that it was a good script, and it was a great choice of a acting role for me to be part of this film one moment. Wow, the love scenes. Well, in the beginning, when I first was doing when the casting came up, and the director Andre Lugo, when he told me about it, originally I was supposed to play one of the supporting roles, which I was supposed to be doing some of the love scenes for the main character, but then he decided to change it up and make me as the main character in the film. When I found out that I had to do a lot of love scenes, I was a little bit skeptical and nervous because I've done a lot of supporting roles, a lot of comedy. Never really got really deep and juicy into these type of films where I had to be intimate with a lot of males, because I did one film which was called Checker, which was my first short film. You can check it out on YouTube, which I got not really necessarily intimate, but mostly I did a lot of touching, hand feeling with this female that was in the room in the film. But to do a film with a lot of men, it was very scary. But it was kind of fun though, because I get to at least be very enticing and be into the character, to really be at that present time, to be scared, and being in my first time moment of doing a sex scene, especially the character who he had multiple sex partners. So it was kind of interesting, and if you see it in the film, you get to see what the character goes through, Mark. Well, the shooting was actually taking place for a week. We actually did a reading in March, and then we filmed it approximately at the end of spring, going into the summer, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe later on last year, because we filmed it last 2 years ago in 2013. Yeah, we filmed it 2013, and we did the reading. We had a couple of original cast members. Some of them could do it. Some of them didn't do it. Some of them stood. Um, but it took roughly around a week on location. Everything was taking place in the Bronx, and it was very fun. Some of them were exterior shots, some of them were interior shots, and some of them was shots that I grew up in, and mostly know, because I live around some of the areas that is part of the Bronx. So it was very interesting and exciting too. And it was kind of cold. Sometimes it was a little bit cold. Well, for one, I can relate because this character Mark, um, as you see in the film, he goes through a lot of different types of men that he messed around with. I know mostly you and a lot of the viewers who are watching at home in the gay community who can experience that, especially experiencing getting to know who they are as a person and reevaluating themselves on trying to find love in all the wrong places and not be truthful for what they're looking for, and experiencing all these different aspects of the gay life. It's not easy being in that kind of predicament, in that like relationships where you find love at first sight and you think that you found the right person, but it was mostly a one night stand, and then you get your heart broken for the first time, and then as you get older, um, you start to come within yourself as a person and be more mature about things and choices in your life on what you want in a relationship or what you want as a hookup. So I kind of experienced it as going through a lot of experience with a lot of different men that I have also tried to get to know in my life, and got my heart broken a couple of times. So it was very interesting to do things like that. It was very nerve-wracking because I kind of related. So it was really fun. well, like I said, originally I wasn't one of the top choices to be the lead because I decided to do the supporting role cast. But then the director wanted to go a different direction. The director Andre, he decided to say, you know what, you have a great look, and I think you're the perfect look for what I'm looking for. So I guess I want you to be the lead. When I read the script and I decided to find out that he was making out with all these different types of guys, I was like, whoa. But this was something I wanted to do, and it was something that I never did before, and it was great on my resume and great for my career to do something that enticing and that kind of great. So, and it was fun to be the lead because I'm always doing supporting roles, so this was kind of fun and a great stepping stone in my career and moving onward for what I want to do. So, yep. Hey, this is Jesse Vega, and thank you so much for supporting my new film, One Moment. Thank you to everybody in the cast and crew who was part of it. Thank you again to Andre Lugo, the director, which you had a great, fantastic script. I had a great time working with you. Hopefully we can work again. The crew and camera, Sebastian, Rothwin, I believe I got your whole name right, and many of my supporting actors that was part of the whole crew, and all my family and friends. Thank you for supporting One Moment. Make sure you keep sharing, liking, and commenting on my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/Bronx Night, or you could search in J-Ho Vega or Jesse Vega or J-Vega. Thank you guys again, and make sure you like my page, facebook.com/Jesse Vega Star, and as well my online web blog show, which is facebook.com/Vega401. Thank you for supporting and seeing my new film, and I see you guys soon.